Start your day looking at social media, comparing yourself with people in better positions than you, more money than you, more resources than you, in better shape than you. Compare yourself, make yourself feel negative. Turn on the news, turn on some porn. Watch away your life, take away from your life. Make yourself feel negative, make yourself feel worse, make yourself feel in a more terrible and hopeless position that you actually are. Compare, take away from yourself, pollute your own mind and pollute your own reality. It's easy to fall into this trap of constant social media use, constant consuming of things that don't serve you. It's very easy to fall into this, but it's hard to take away from that and understand where you're subconsciously putting your energy, where you're subconsciously putting your attention on, and what you're subconsciously doing. There's a lot of habits we do that we don't even realize we're doing. Literally, you do things and you don't realize it. I used to be in a position where I would constantly consume social media and porn and all these things, and I would subconsciously do it. I feel a little urge, and then before I know it, I'm doing the thing that I don't want to do, and it overall will ruin your self-esteem, your own character, your own self, because on a deeper level, you don't even have control of your own mind. You don't even have control of your own mind. So how are you going to control yourself and control where you want to be, control the person you want to be? You're not going to be able to, are you? You're not going to be able to. And if you don't have control over your own mind and over your own self, how are you going to achieve the goals you want to achieve? How are you going to better your mental health? How are you going to better your mental health? How are you going to better yourself as a person? You're not going to be able to, are you? And you're not going to be able to strive towards your goals and towards yourself in overall the same light that you want to be. Whoever's going bad today, man. But overall, you're not going to be able to achieve what you want to achieve in that same thing. And it's easy to fall into this. It's very easy to fall into this. And I've been there time and time again in the past. Literally, I would unconsciously go on porn, unconsciously go on social media time and time again, doing things on their maps that I didn't necessarily even realize. Before I know it, I've scrolled and I've wasted 20 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour watching memes, whatever. And then over the space of the day, I wasted tons of time that I could have bettered myself. I could have been listening to audiobooks. I could have been meditating better in my mind. I could have been working on my goals, where I want to be, the person I want to be. I could have been at work. I could have been doing a lot of things that could have bettered me overall. And it's so easy to fall into this. It really is. It's so easy to fall into this, but it's hard to literally understand and dive into your mind enough to understand where you're putting your energy and what habits you actually have overall. It's hard to meditate and take time away to truly understand where am I putting my habits in, and literally write down overall as well. If you got a journal, write down where am I putting my energy that isn't serving me. What am I putting my energy in that doesn't necessarily help me in any way? And then you start to truly realize where you could be better and who you could be better, and overall the person you want to be. Is this leading to me being a better person? Is this leading to me being who I want to be? Is this leading to me being more grateful and happy in myself? Probably not. Probably not. It's easy. It's easy to do these things, and it's easy to fall into a habit of it. Habit of junk food. Habit of always eating shit and not understanding that this food that you're eating actually affects your mind and actually affects your day overall and affects how you feel in yourself. It's so easy to fall in these habits and these things, but it's hard to take time away and understand that we kind of need to sort out our habits in a sense. We kind of need to sort out ourselves in a sense. It's hard to take time away from that. It really is. And your mind is literally being polluted every day. And this is what I mean by this message in this video. Your mind is being polluted by the social media you consume. A lot of people watch the news. The news you're watching, that's just negative. The food you're eating, the junk food you're eating, the food that's not serving you, that's baked in loads of oil, loads of different combinations of food, of fucking chemicals to control your mind, and it's not helping you, and then you're going to feel terrible in yourself. Everywhere you're being polluted overall, in a sense. And this is kind of crazy, I know, this is crazy in a sense, and this may be like, some of you may think I'm crazy for saying this, but overall your mind's being polluted in so many areas. But you need to understand, how is your mind being polluted? How is me watching hours of social media, of seeing people in better positions than me, going to affect my mind? Is that going to make me feel terrible? Is that going to make me feel down? Is that going to make me feel in pain about my own reality? Or is that going to benefit me? We know the answer. We know the answer. It's not going to benefit you, is it? But let's say you took that same time into working towards a goal you want to achieve. You in the gym, you wanting to achieve whatever position you want to be, whatever goal you want to be, studying, bettering yourself, working towards something, actually focusing on a craft you want to build. The difference in effect it will have overall in your life is going to have an insane effect on you as a person and on your gratitude for your own life. But if you just unconsciously continue to do these things and subconsciously continue to do these things that don't necessarily serve you, you're going to hold yourself back in every sense of your life, and you're going to hold yourself back as a person and in yourself overall. And it's so easy to do that. It's so easy to do that. But it's hard to say, oh no, I'm fucking up here. I'm fucking up here. I'm not realizing what I'm doing here that's taken away from me. I'm not realizing what I'm doing here that's ruining me. I'm not realizing what I'm doing here that's taking away loads of my time and ruining my confidence and ruining me as a person. It's hard to say, what am I doing wrong? And that's what I've had to do. I've had to meticulously look at what areas is taken away from me and hurting me and making me feel more terrible in my own reality. I've had to meticulously look at what am I subconsciously doing that ruins my life, that takes away from my own mental health, takes away from where I want to be, the person I want to be. What am I subconsciously doing? And there's a lot of things you probably are subconsciously doing and unconsciously doing that you don't necessarily know. That's polluting you. That's polluting your own mind, making you feel terrible, hating yourself, hating your own reality, to the point you can't enjoy simple things, to the point you can't just sit here in a forest even and just enjoy the moment, even when it's raining. Enjoy the bad times, enjoy the hard times, enjoy the times that are really good, that are genuinely good. There's a lot of areas that can be amazing in your life, and be truly present in conversations and talking to people and bettering yourself, and have gratitude for the moment, no matter what external situations happen. It's easy to pollute your mind, and it's there to make you feel terrible, and it's there to leverage your attention, take your money, take your time. And I'm kind of doing this in this video as well, to an extent, if you watch this far. But they take your money, take your attention, and literally pollute your mind and make you feel negative and make you feel terrible and waste your time. And with that time, you could have dedicated yourself in a better way. You could have dedicated to your life in a better way, made yourself more positive, made yourself more happy, literally worked towards a goal that you wanted to achieve, got further on in your goals, in your situation, and where you want to be. But instead, you wasted the time on that. And it's only us that's got to live with that. The people who do them actions have got to live with that. Us who literally do the hours of consuming is the ones who's got to live with it. No one else does. It's literally you. And it's only going to be concurrent and apparent in the future when you realize that you haven't truly achieved your true potential. Then you're going to see yourself in a negative light, and then you're going to understand, I didn't actually go towards where I wanted to be. I didn't actually build to who I wanted to be, and I didn't actually better myself to overall who I wanted to be, which just crushed me and ruined me and took away from my own life and took away from myself, making me feel terrible, crushing my mind, polluting my mind, and not helping myself. So the message overall in this video is understand where you're putting your energy and understand what is actually polluting your mind at the moment. What social media is doing that, what news is doing that, what things that you are constantly consuming is doing that. And understand where can I actually improve myself and where can I put my energy. Maybe meditate on it, maybe take a bit more time to meditate and truly understand where you're putting your energy into, and start to learn where you're putting your energy into and where you can put your energy better into, what you're actually doing unconsciously and how you could actually better yourself and put your energy into to help yourself and better yourself overall. And that's the message in this video. Hope you all got a lot of value. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.